Courting versus dating. What's the difference? Hello, everyone. Today, I want to explore the distinctions between courting and dating and help you understand which approach might be more suitable for you. If you're new to my channel, I'm Anna Jorgensen, a dating coach specializing in helping men navigate the complexities of relationships. If you enjoy my content, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on my Just the Tip Tuesday series. Now let's dive right in. The primary difference between courting and dating lies in the intention behind each approach. Courting is characterized by a purposeful mindset, while dating tends to be more casual and exploratory. Let's break this down into a few key points to clarify these concepts further. First and foremost, when it comes to courting, the focus is usually on long-term intentions. In contrast, dating often revolves around a more relaxed attitude of let's see where this goes. When you engage in courting, you typically have a clear understanding of what you desire from a relationship, whether it's something lasting or just a brief encounter. However, courting generally leans towards the long-term side of things, as you are actively assessing the other person's character and compatibility, rather than merely their physical appeal. On the other hand, dating is often driven by mutual attraction, and the participants are more inclined to simply enjoy the experience without a defined long-term plan. Secondly, in the context of courting, individuals usually express their relationship intentions up front. This doesn't necessarily pertain to the specific relationship at hand, but rather reflects their overall goals in seeking a partner. For instance, if you are on the lookout for a serious, long-term commitment, you would communicate that intention early on, even if the person you are courting may not ultimately be the right match for you. This transparency allows both parties to understand each other's expectations from the outset. In contrast, dating often lacks this level of disclosure, as individuals may not have a clear idea of what they want, leading to a more spontaneous and fluid experience. The third point to consider is that when courting, you typically have a clearer vision of the qualities you seek in a partner, even if your goal is a short-term relationship. You are actively aware of your preferences and what you value in a person. Conversely, in a dating scenario, you may only begin to uncover these preferences as you spend time together, making it more of a discovery process. Additionally, courting tends to emphasize shared values, beliefs, and long-term aspirations, while dating often prioritizes physical attraction and sexual chemistry. This means that when courting, you are more likely to assess whether your core values align before becoming seriously involved. In dating, however, compatibility is often evaluated through the experience of being in the relationship itself, which can lead to a more trial-and-error approach. Another important distinction is that courting usually involves setting clearer boundaries, particularly regarding intimacy and commitment. In a courting relationship, individuals are more likely to establish guidelines that reflect their intentions and comfort levels. In contrast, dating often allows for a more relaxed atmosphere where boundaries may be less defined, leading to a focus on enjoying the moment without the pressure of long-term commitments. If a dating relationship doesn't work out, it's often viewed as a natural part of the process, rather than a significant setback. In summary, understanding the differences between courting and dating can help you make more informed choices about your relationships. Courting is about intentionality and compatibility, while dating is more about exploration and enjoyment. By recognizing these distinctions, you can better navigate your own relationship journey. Ultimately, the choice is yours and hinges on what you truly desire. If you find yourself in a stage of life where you are seeking a long-term commitment, perhaps because you wish to settle down, start a family, or simply have that special someone by your side, then you might want to lean towards courting rather than casual dating. The reason for this is that in the realm of dating, once intimacy is introduced, particularly sexual intimacy, it can create a strong bond that may cloud your judgment. This bond can lead to overlooking important relationship red flags that you should be aware of. Ignoring these warning signs can result in significant issues later on, often leading to a breakup. When a breakup occurs in a dating scenario, it can be particularly painful because the emotional and physical connections formed during that time are deeper and more complex due to the intimacy involved. In contrast, courting is a more intentional process. It focuses on finding the right partner for a serious relationship, rather than simply exploring compatibility while already in a relationship. The emotional and physiological impacts of a sexual bond can make it much harder to part ways when things don't work out, as the connection is not just emotional, but also physical. However, if you are not particularly interested in a long-term relationship and prefer to explore different experiences, like trying out various flavors of ice cream, so to speak, that's perfectly acceptable too. It all comes down to your personal values and what you want from your relationships. Just keep in mind that if you engage with someone and there is a strong physical attraction, it may complicate things. Leaving such a relationship, or dealing with the pain of being left, can be more challenging than if you were simply focused on finding the right person for a committed relationship. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.